reasons why we might choose it, and the reasons why we might not. I personally chose the strategy. A topic in the text. I chose. You're still tracking. I chose using the topic of the text because this chapter talked about a lot of important things. Among them was how sad Anna and Caleb were to have lost their mother, Kwan. So I'm going to use what I know about what the chapter talks about to write a title. Ninja what? Ninja 2? Ninja 3. Now use your strategy to write a title of the chapter. The title of the chapter into your guided notes. Not into your text, but into your guided notes. Go. I'm coming around, so you have 1 minute to do so. You have 1 minute on the clock to write down the title of the text. Of the chapter. Jesus has written down his title. In card, make sure you're using your strategy to select your title. He's sitting in smart, showing that he's ready. Jonathan chose the strategy using the topic in the text. He's now thinking about the title based on his strategy. When we are finished, we're sitting in smart, showing that we're ready. You're going to tell me what title you chose based on your strategy. All pencils are done. We're going to track each other. This is a note and discussion. So I should hear when you say your answer. I chose the title blank using the strategy blank because blank. I'm going to write it up here. I chose the title blank using the strategy blank because blank. Who's going to be the most polite during this no hands discussion? Go.
I chose. Go ahead.
I hear two people talking at the same time. I'd like to see who's going to be the most polite.
I would name this title The Lie because Caleb was asking Mama how did he look when he was born, and then Mama told him that he looked beautiful, but Mama actually thought that he looked he had a terrible heart. I think that
strategy blank because blank.
I chose the title.
Ayana.
The strategy character because she's the one that
Pause. Go ahead and stop there. I am very impressed with all of the titles you came up with. I personally, already told you that I chose the strategy using a topic in the text. Sort of like Jason, the word mom really stood out to me. The part of the text where Anna and Caleb are talking about mama's songs really stood out to me as something very important in this chapter. So using the title, using the strategy a topic in the text, you do not pause. Pencils are down. You do not need to erase your own titles as long as you use a strategy to find that title. I chose the title Mama's Songs because that part really stood out to me. A big idea.
A big idea.
A big idea.
A big idea.
Sums up.
Sums up a lesson or a theme.
Repeat after me. A big idea.
A big idea.
Sums up.
Sums up
A lesson or the theme.
a lesson or a theme.
In just a few words.
In just a few words.
Ariana. A big idea.
A big idea
Sums up a lesson
sums up a lesson
or the theme.
or the theme.
In just a few words.
In just a few words.
We realized that the theme of the chapter, that the lesson that we can take home with us this afternoon, Alex, is that we can hold on to those we love in our hearts. Anna and Caleb hold on to Mama in their hearts by remembering and thinking about Mama's songs. I used our lesson, holding on to those we love in our hearts, to find the theme of the title of the chapter. I used that by thinking about a topic. The topic was Mama of the text. Soccer paper, scissors, start. Thank you, Alan, for following directions. I said stack your paper, sit and start. Put your papers in your desk. We are moving to writing. Writing folders out. Pencil. Folder. One. Two. Turn back. Two. Walking to the first available space on the carpet. Walk. Carpet.
We just want to go
Stop. Back to our desk. Stand in front of our desk. When we transition to the carpet, we transition silently. We transition.
silently.
February is a month where we're thinking about empathy. Let's be polite as we transition to the carpet. Two. Walk. Penny was polite. He allowed Juan and Ureli to walk first. first available spot. Jonathan, we're moving up, first available space. Alan, move up. Forward, Jason. Marcos, I want you up here. You're sitting down. I want you to pull out your draft paper. I want you to pull out your adaptation sheet. Wow, there he's showing that he's ready. He has his draft paper out. He has his adaptation paper out. Once you are ready, track me, sit and spark. Just like Mary. Wow. So impressive. So impressive, Marcos. I see that Marcos is ready. I have Celeste ready. I have Brandon showing that he's ready. Our hands are in spark. We are showing that we're ready with straight backs and tracking. We will begin when I have 100% straight backs, eyes tracking, hands in spark. CalBears, I've noticed that we've made so much progress in our story drafts. You've done a wonderful job of making sure that your stories include what the character says. What is that called?
Dialogue.
What the character says, that's called?
Dialogue.
I am so impressed, Lance, with how much dialogue you have included in your stories. I've noticed one thing, however. We sometimes forget how dialogue should be punctuated. It's a small thing, but it makes a big difference when a reader's reading what the character says. Track this board up here. When we write a piece of dialogue, just like when the wolf says, what does the wolf say in the Three Little Pigs? I'll huff and I'll puff. I'll stop it there. It is important to show our readers, Brandon, with a comma, where our dialogue begins. We always have a comma separating the speaker tag and the piece of dialogue. What's most important of all when we are writing Oswaldo dialogue? Don't look at your papers yet. I'll give you a chance. What is most important of all when we are writing dialogue? I should see every CalBear hand up. What is most important of all when we are writing dialogue? Freddie. Lance. Quotation mark tells us when the dialogue begins and ends. Quotation mark.
Quotation mark. Quotation mark. Inside the middle.
Repeat after me. Quotation mark.
Quotation mark.
Quotation mark.
Quotation mark.
In the middle is what they said.
In the middle is what they said.